Well, hello everybody. How you doing? This is Brad Gamson from America's Finest 360, and I want to go over today a few things about the Google Business Listing and what you really need to do as a business to help optimize your Google Business Listing and let people see exactly who you are. And it also the Google Business Listing is the very first thing that somebody will see when they do a Google search for either you directly or for let's say a car, like this car mechanic right in front of you. So it's so important to have this thing completely optimized and out there, so when people find you, they can get a really good idea on who you are without going to your website. So let's move into it. The first thing I really want to stress out is this. You see right down here, right where my cursor is, see where it says own this business? Well, what this means is that this specific listing is not verified by Google. So it's just up. Yes, it has reviews, which is great, and it has 26 reviews. So if and when this person, owner of this business, when they finally optimize this page, then it'll show up better in Google and Google Maps. Like I said, because especially they have 26 reviews. The magic number from what we hear at America's Fine is 60. What we hear is 10. So 26 is great. Anyway, moving on. So when you click on, if your listing is not verified, this is the first thing you need to do. Click on this, and it goes to Google My Business, and then Manage Now. Go through it, whatever you need to do, get it done. All right, follow the directions, manage now. So there you go. There's that, number one. Okay, let's move into this one. This is ours here at America's Finest 360. So let's move into the entire Google business listing and what needs to be done. As you can see, what we do is we have we're Google virtual tour photographers. So what we do is we go into businesses and we photograph Google virtual tours, Google 360 virtual tours for Google and Google Maps, and we place it in these Google business listings. And we'll get to that in just a second. So let's move into it. This is the back end, as we call it, to the Google business listing. Let's go to the top tab here, the home page, and it'll say exactly what has happened in the last month. We've had 18.2 thousand reviews, 12,600 searches, and activity 1.23 thousand people have done some sort of activity on our listing. That's great. We're excited about that. And we've had the last couple of good months, so we're really happy. Our search views, we went up 5%, 694. Our map views, we get more people on our Google Maps than we do on regular Google search. So that's interesting. So 17.5 thousand, which is actually 3% lower than the previous month or the previous 30 days. And then we have some pictures here. These are all the pictures that we put up, and there's a whole bunch of them on here. We have over 1,000 pictures, and this is our latest post, has 12 views, which is great, and we'll get into that. And then our reviews, basically just a snapshot of the business. Okay, so well, while we're on here, let's check this out. You see right here where it says your Google virtual tour is on the way. A nearby trusted photographer will contact you in the next 48 hours. Well, what this means is, since we, America's Finest 60, are Google 360 virtual tour photographers, this is what people will do to notify us to come in and either give them a quote, give the business a quote, because the business, the specific businesses, you watching this, you can click on this, and it goes to the entire area of Google photographers, and you can get a quote. The Google Virtual Tour is so key to having a totally optimized Google business listing on Google and Google Maps. All right, I just want to tell you that, or they wouldn't have put that there. So the longer and the more that people are on your Google business listing, the better it will perform in Google and Google Maps. All right. If you have questions, you can always contact us and we will help you out with that. So moving on to the post section, which is the next tab down. Every week, you as a business owner gets to post a special on your Google business listing. It is so important to do that because it does two things. It lets your customers know what kind of special you're running, and B, it also will tell Google that you are active on your Google business listing and will help bring you up higher and better in the Google organic ranks in Google and Google Maps, so that as you come up higher, more people will see you, which is exactly what you want. Correct? Correct. My thumbs up. Anyway, so very important. Do a post once a week. You can put offers out there. All right. The offers last for, I believe, as long as you want the offer to last. So it'll always be there. It doesn't necessarily show up in the very beginning like this, but it shows up. Then whatever's new in your company, you can write about that. You can put an event in there. You can put an update, whatever you want to do. But you need to do this as a business owner. And if you don't do this, you need to hire us to help you with this, to keep you up on this once a week. All right. So these are all of our posts that we did. Isn't that a cool picture right there? The reflection of a building in a building. That's all glass and that's out of the building. Anyway, so, I mean, look at all these posts that you can write. So we encourage you to write posts. They help. Moving on. Info. This is basically where you edit all of your company information. Wherever there is a section, you better fill that out. Again, the more you put into your Google business listing, the better it will perform in Google and Google Maps. Got to put your hours in there. Google will contact you every holiday and ask if you're going to be open or what your hours are. That's where you can put that in, your phone number. That's my short name. That's my website. You always put your website in there. I don't actually have myself a way to put an appointment link in there so people can click on it and go to a calendar and put that in there. I don't do that because I conduct my business a different way. I'm a commercial photographer for services, highlights, a blurb about my company, when I opened in September 2014, and the photo section. So, and you can, all these pencils here are areas where you, as a business owner, can go in and edit all of the information. All right. So very, very, very important to do all of this. And if you've done it already, fantastic. Congratulations. Moving on. Insights. These insights are great. These are how people find me. They put in Google, Google America, Google Maps, America's Finest. And these are the number of people that put those sections in. And then I got less than 10, 360 photographer, less than 10, photography. So these right here, these keywords that I have put in there, they're not big hitters, but I put them in anyway, just because that's what we do here at Google or at America's Finest 360. We had 12,576 searches in the last 30 days. The green is direct. We had 124. The people who just discovered us, who found my listing searching for a category, product, or service, as you can see, 3,000. And then the branded customers who found my listing searching for a brand related to my business. All right. Here, that's Google Ads. You can put an ad out there, and Google will charge you every time it's clicked. This is how customers are viewing me. Listing on search, 34 on January 16th, which is actually a day before my birthday. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Listing on Maps, 516 people, so on and so forth. Great insights, great insights. Should always know, you should always look at these things, all right? So again, more people found us on search, or less people found us on search than they actually did on Google Maps. So more people are using Google Maps than Google search. How many people visit my website in 30 days, requested directions, they called me or messaged me type of thing. Those are all those insights there. And then direct request, directions request, and phone calls. So, and then pictures, how many pictures you have right here. And how many, I have 1.6 thousand pictures on my Google business listing. Businesses like me have about 1,000. So I have a little bit more than them. Photo quantity right there, and then that's it. Reviews. Let's talk about reviews. Reviews are being hit on very, very, very hard in Google right now, meaning that Google is putting a lot of weight on these reviews. You don't want fake reviews. You do not want fake reviews. You don't want to buy reviews. You don't want anything like that. You want your customers to leave you reviews. So important to do. And then when they do that, you want to respond back to those reviews, each and every one, good or bad. I would always assume you would want to get or respond to a bad review. Some people don't respond to the good ones, but they always respond to the bad ones. So you should respond to them all because it means that your customers are looking at you and they're going, wow, this business owner is listening to his clients. Fantastic. We have 42 5-star reviews on our Google business listing. Very proud of that. Respond to your reviews, get reviews. Very important. Messaging. This is just a way for people to contact you who get onto your Google business listing. Photos, again, always want to add photos. And then what you can do and what you should do, and all of these in the back area here, in my back area, you can't see it, but they're all what we called meta tag. So I have all of my company information on and who this is. So this is a winery up in Ontario, California, called San Antonio Winery, and it says San Antonio Winery on the back of that picture or embedded into that picture. So you want to get that information in there before you load it up in here. And if you don't know how to do that, contact us. All right. So these are just all of our photos that we've ever done. Not ever done, but a lot of our point of interest photos from the jobs that we do. Okay. So that's photos. Now, another really cool thing, that's the overview of them, all of them. The ones by the owner, which is the ones that we all did, by the customer. A few of my customers have put theirs in. 360 video, like I was telling you, this is where our office space is. So I included that in ours. All right. So very important to have this Google virtual tour on your Google business listing, because the more people are doing this type of action, Google reads this information and then they put this information embedded into your Google business listing just as activity. All right, nothing else, just activity. So get a Google virtual tour. Very important. Bookings. You can sign up for these styles of providers and they will help you book online. Like I said, I don't do that, but you can do that. The services that we offer, and if you offer a bunch of services, put them all in for sure. All right. The website, boom, right there. I could buy that, America's Finest 360, but I don't want to do that. I already have mine, which is America's Finest 360.com. So I don't need another website. I already have one. Users, which is a really cool thing. If you decide to hire somebody to help you with your Google business listing, you can get onto this user tab here. And this user tab, you can go up here and you can add anybody you want, all right, to help you to help them manage your listing. You put them right there, all right, under users. And right here we have create an ad. Like I said, Google AdWords. You can add a new location if you open up a new branch. You can put that there, or a new store. Um, we have the managed locations, which we just talked about, linked accounts. So that's just basically the account that I work with. And then with AdWords and things like that. So nothing really big there. Let's see at the end here. And then support settings, obviously, all your different settings that you have here. Take them on, put them off, whatever you want to do. I suggest you leave them all on, and then support, which is that. So that's it. That's America's Finest 360 in a nutshell as far as a Google business listing is concerned. Now let's go back here really quick to the listing. Let me show you the photos here, which is another really cool thing. All the photos, the ones by the owner, the 360 views we talked about already. Videos. you can put in videos in your Google business listing. Yeah, look at that stupid hat. And this is just kind of a thing I made, kind of an interesting thing. It was one room, just or one pano, just we call them panos or panoramic view, just in one circle. So, and then you can add videos. So videos are also important. It adds more data into your Google business listing. The more data you have in your Google business listing, the better it performs in Google and Google Maps. If and when you have questions about this, we can help you. America's Finest 360. We will help you monthly with your Google business listing. We'll post once a week. We'll make sure all of your photos are tagged. If you have photos in there now, we can grab those out and we can tag them, put them back in. We can do everything. We can totally optimize your Google business listing for you. And we can also come out and photograph a Google 360 virtual tour for your business. All right. So all the information is below. Contact us when you have a chance. If you want to do this, if you want to talk about our service, phone number's right here. Address is right here. We're in San Diego, California. Give us a call. This is Brad Gamson from America's Finest 360, your Google Virtual Tour photographer. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the other side.